Happy Halloween! Because I've gotten so many comments saying that I look like David Spade, I decided to dress up as Joe Dirt for Halloween. Even though I actually ended up looking more like Dog the Bounty Hunter. Hey brah, you got your hall pass brah. Don't make me get out my bear mace brah. But anyways, that's not what we're here to talk about today. Today we're here to talk about ghosts, haunting, and Pokemon games. And no, I'm not talking about the ghosts of Pokemon, I'm talking about the ghosts of actual human beings in these games. Spread throughout different Pokemon games, there are ghosts of human spirits with unfinished business in the Pokemon world. So let's take a look and find out just why it is that these ghosts are haunting these places. We all know about the ghosts that haunt Lavender Town and Pokemon Tower, and why they are there, but what about the human ghosts? In Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, I mentioned before that there were ghosts of an old man and a little girl there, haunting the old mansion without any explanation in the game whatsoever. Well, that isn't the only occasion when you see undead spirits in these Pokemon games. In Pokemon Black and White, after you defeat the Elite Four, the spirit of a deceased young girl will appear standing on a bridge, and will disappear if the player walks towards her. An old lady in the gate to the east of the bridge will explain that the young girl used to play around in the area with an Abra before the bridge was built. So what happened to her? Did she fall off the bridge and die? Or did her Abra teleport her off the bridge on accident? No one knows. However, in Black and White 2, the ghost girl makes another appearance. This time, she's haunting a place called the Strange House. After you enter the house, you can already tell that there's something not quite right about this place. The music is just disturbing, and the furniture keeps moving and changing place on its own. As you progress through the house, you run into her, the ghost of the little girl from the bridge. And she says, "An everlasting dark dream, an endless stream of darkness. Dad, Mom, Abra, where are you?" It sounds like she thinks she's having some kind of nightmare and is searching for her family. Did they die as well? And if so, how? It's another mystery that we probably won't ever get the answer to. The second time you run into the ghost girl, she says, "In the dark dream, I heard my dad's voice. Forget about the lunar wing. Please stay here with me." And the final time you run into her, her last words are, "Oh, the lunar wing. I can't take it now. But it'll be okay. Please return the wing to the Pokemon. I was waiting on the bridge so I could return it myself." Afterwards, she will give you the lunar wing and fade away. All we know is that the lunar wing can be used on the bridge where we first met the ghost girl to summon the Pokemon Cresselia, which is the Pokemon of joyful dreams. We never hear from the ghost girl again. She said she wanted to return this wing to Cresselia herself. And now, we've done that for her. But there are still so many plot holes and mysteries left to be filled. Will we ever know the answers to what happened to the little girl and her family? Why was it so important for her to get that lunar wing back to Cresselia? Does any of this have to do with Darkrai, the Pokemon of nightmares, and Cresselia's lunar opposite? Maybe someday, we'll find out. With all of this, you'd think that that would be enough and they wouldn't possibly put another ghost girl in another Pokemon game. Well, you'd be dead wrong. In Pokemon X and Y, the ghost girl makes another appearance. But this time, it's a different ghost girl. She appears sometimes in Luminois City in the dojo on the second floor. As you go up the elevator, the lights will start to flicker on and off. And after the final flicker, a girl will appear behind you and move to your side with no animation. After that, she'll say, No, you're not the one. And then move off screen, nowhere to be seen inside the room afterwards. You can find her again in the rich hotel, and all she'll say is, "Don't talk to me. If you do, I won't hear the elevator." Since Pokemon X and Y are still new games, maybe there'll be some kind of event to go with this later. But for now, it's just creepy and mysterious. Who is the one she's looking for? How did she die? There are so many unanswered questions about these ghost girls, but that's what makes it interesting. I'm not sure why the developers put these ghosts in these games, but I love it.